Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just figured I'd give you an update. I haven't posted in a while, but I'm going to update on the Mazda's progress. So as you can see, I've got it jacked up right now. I just installed these shop lights too, so now I actually have some light I can work under. So I switched to LEDs. All these bulbs, I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5 lights, and they're each like 5 watts each. So my whole garage is lit for like less than the power of one normal light bulb. But anyway, so see what I got done so far. I've still got to take off the turbo manifold and get the old turbo out. I've got it soaking in PB Blaster right now. And then we're waiting on an order here from Edge Autosport. So we've got the Bosch 3.5 bar, the map sensor and the harness, and I ordered a GFB response blow-off valve and a Treadstone front mount. So we're going to be doing a front mount install as well instead of the old school OEM top mount setup. Already got the down pipe installed, but I got to unbolt that. I got to take this heat shield off and a couple other little brackets. But I've got everything soaking right now with PB Blaster. I'm sure you can see a little bit. So yeah, it's kind of just sitting there breaking it loose. We're going to do a coolant flush. And you can't really see it, but the coolant is black. It's way overdone. I've already got the CorkSport passenger motor mount in, and I've got a transmission mount, and I've got CorkSport's new Stage 2 rear motor mount coming in. Shout out to Brett for helping me out with that on CorkSport. But yeah, the training mount's going to be going right here, of course. And I guess I'm kind of doing this walkthrough for guys that maybe will be doing a BNR. And they can kind of know what to expect. I've already done the Egr Delete through Damon, so that kind of helps make some room, because that Egr does stick out quite a bit. And I did have one question, if anybody wants to answer this. So there's a coolant line that goes right here, and with the HTP 3.5-inch intake, it kind of rubs. You can kind of see it kind of rubs right there where the light is. So I've taken off the other heat shield, and you can see where that line goes up to. It just goes right there, like right there. So I'm thinking about taking that off once I drain all the coolant, and maybe getting an extension or getting a longer piece of line so I can kind of get this down, because you got to push on it to get the intake back in there. And that's with the KO4. So I'm assuming with the BNR it's going to be even more difficult, because it's twice the size inlet. So obviously there's going to be less clearance, I believe. The other thing that I'm working on is, so I've got this M2 3-inch catless downpipe, but then it goes into a 2.5-inch Y, so it's the stock diameter exhaust in the back. So I've got those bolts soaking as well, and I'm going to unbolt it. And I haven't decided if I'm just going to get tuned with an open downpipe for now until I can figure out, what I'm going to do with the exhaust, because I kind of want to do a cutout and then I've got a stock exhaust over here, so maybe if I did a cutout, and then I can run OEM, so it'll still look, kind of sleeperish, I guess. But yeah, comment and see if you have any advice for me in regards to the exhaust. Of course, I've already got the high pressure fuel pump done, the internals upgraded, and then I've got the access port. So I got to order a base map, and I am going to be going with Freek Tune. So he told me, and I don't have extra fuel, so I will be limited. I'll probably run out around 380-ish, but the turbo's good for like 400 plus. So I'll do the fuel later on, and I'll get a little extra power, but I'll have room to grow, of course. So that's good that I'm going that route with the turbo. But this is where we're at right now. I'm just kind of in the stage of taking everything apart right now and getting it ready. And luckily I have the Explorer, you can see over there, to daily drive. But I'll update you guys as the stuff comes in. I'm ordering everything from Edge Autosport. So they're really good guys. Alan's been real helpful, so shout out to them as well. But if you want to follow the build, I call it a build. This is the farthest the most extensive work I've done on my own car, you know, since I've gotten into cars. So it's kind of exciting. It's not really that much work, but you know, it is a turbo install, and you know, you take a lot more pride modding your own stuff. So it's going to be exciting to see what it makes. And I've got the old dyno sheet too. It made 300 horsepower and 360 torque, I think, or like 297 horsepower and 360 torque. It was like right around there on the KO4 with the 85. And on this build, I'm going to be running 25% E85, and yeah, that should be good for 380 and 380. That's what Freek said. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to have more videos coming pretty soon as we install, and then I'll update with any hiccups that I run into or anything like that. And yeah, thanks for watching.